I'm Luke Summerhays, and I love Crabrawler. As a recovering arachnophobe, crabs are a little bit difficult for me. Sometimes they can be cute little things with their eyes and their bubbly mouths. Collecting little crabs in a bucket, or seeing one unexpectedly in a stream, is kind of fun. Other times, their proximity to spiders makes them a little creepy for me. The infamous long-legged Japanese sea crabs, on display dead at London's Natural History Museum, or alive at Osaka Aquarium, are like something from War of the Worlds. Fortunately, they live deep underwater. But then, there's the coconut crab. Enormous, spider-like, and found climbing trees on islands throughout the Pacific. Pokemon's coconut crab is Crabrawler. Ultra Moon tells us, Crabrawler has been known to mistake Exeggutor for a coconut tree and climb it. The enraged Exeggutor shakes it off and stomps it. Crabrawler is a fighting-type Pokemon that resembles a bulky crab, with club-like hands rather than snapping pincers, as found in some crustaceans like the mantis shrimp. Crabrawler takes this and mixes it with the swollen eye and swaying walk of a boxer. The twin protrusions on its head also kind of resemble the haircut of famous boxing anime star Tomorrow's Joe. Pokemon Sun tells us, while guarding its weak points with its pincers, it looks for an opening and unleashes punches. When it loses, it foams at the mouth and faints. And Pokemon Ultra Sun says, its hard pincers are well suited to both offense and defense. Fights between two Crabrawler are like boxing matches. This combination of crab and brawler of course explains Crabrawler's English name. The Japanese name is Mekankani. Kani is crab, but Mekanki refers to a kind of fighting spirit. As well as finding their spider-like traits a little unsettling, I'm also not a fan of seafood, so I don't appreciate crabs even as a delicacy. For those who are so inclined, this is one of those weird instances where the Pokédex talks about people eating Pokemon. Pokemon Moon tells us, it punches so much, its pincers often come off from overuse, but they grow back quickly. What little meat they contain is rich and delicious. A person could maybe eat a whole Crabrawler arm, but it gets even bigger. When leveled up at Mount Lanicala, or in games outside of Alola when an Ice Stone is used, Crabrawler grows into Crabominable. Crabominable is a big, hairy, white yeti of a crab, now a fighting and ice-type Pokemon. Pokemon Sun tells us, it aimed for the top, but got lost, and ended up on a snowy mountain. Being forced to endure the cold, this Pokemon evolved and grew fur. The name, Crabominable, combines crab with abominable, the abominable snowman being another name for the Yeti. The Japanese name, Kenkenkani, follows from the previous form and also incorporates Kegani, the horsehair crab. While coconut crabs are found on warm Pacific islands, the cold island of Hokkaido in the north of Japan has the insulated horsehair crab. Like Crabrawler, the Pokédex often talks about Crabominable's fighting prowess, now with an ice element. Pokemon Ultra Sun tells us, it stores coldness in its pincers, and pummels its foes. It can even smash thick walls of ice to bits. And Pokemon Ultra Moon tells us, before it stops to think, it just starts pummeling. There are records of it turning back avalanches with a flurry of punches. And some entries also suggest a certain moxie, appropriate to classic boxing characters like Rocky. Pokemon Moon tells us, it just throws punches indiscriminately. In times of desperation, it can lop off its own pincers and fire them like rockets. This, in turn, leads to further talk of eating the Pokemon. Pokemon Scarlet tells us, "The detached pincers of these Pokemon are delicious. Some trainers bring Lechonk into the mountains just to search for them." Alas, delicious as these crabs may be, they haven't eaten well on the competitive scene. Crabominable is one of that unfortunately long list of monsters with promising attack power, but neither the speed nor the bulk to take advantage of it. It can perform on a Trick Room team, and more recently it gained a Mega Evolution. We're still waiting to see the abilities and stats of these Megas in the mainline game competitive scene, so watch this space for a future special episode. For now, Crabominable is mysterious as the abominable snowman itself. Music for Luke Loves Pokemon was composed by Jonathan Cromie. Artwork for the show is by Katie Groves. Funding is provided by supporters at patreon.com/podcastiopodcastius. I love hearing from listeners. Get in touch on YouTube, social media, or email, and let me know about your favourite monsters. Coming up next are Oricorio and Cutiefly, so let me know your thoughts about those or any other Pokemon. And even if you don't feel like doing any of that, thank you so much just for listening. I love Crabrawler, and remember, I love you too.